Speaking of celebrities, who was your first celebrity that you ever worked with?
So the funny thing is that my first real celebrity was Ray J.
Ray
Oh,
J.
look, something.
Why you
Ray
put your
J,
head
you
down
know
like that?
they
So the funny
Really in
thing
the DM.
is,
The funny thing is, no, because I
Yeah.
not say that I look like her, but I do get that I look like Kim K sometimes. And yeah, the first one I had was Ray J. And no, he never hit it. But
Yeah.
back at it again. It's the Photo Culture Podcast. I go by the name Exotic Rose, and today we have a beautiful special guest today, Angela Kogan.
hey,
How you
thank you
doing?
for having me. Great, great. And you?
Can't complain. 2020 been a crazy year with COVID and everything like
Yeah.
that. And now we got
Doing
a
this-
new president.
Yes, we do. We have a new president.
Just wanted to start from the beginning. So let's start with like your background, where you from and how you got to Miami.
Oh, my background. So I was born in Israel, far away from here. My parents are actually Russian immigrants that moved to Israel, and then I decided to come to America when I was 16. Sorry, for different reasons. Living in Israel was kind of tough. It's not easy, and also even girls have to go to the military. And I decided I don't want to do that.
At
And
16?
at 16, yeah.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah. So I got a ticket and flew to America, and I live with my cousins. I have some cousins that live here in Tampa. And that's how it all started.
Wow.
Came to America. I decided to, take over.
Did your parents come with you too, or you just came down here by yourself at first?
So I came here by myself, and then my mother actually came almost 2 years after me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
And she is actually my business partner, my right hand, my everything, my accountant. And we decided to open a business together. So we actually started just me and her. I got my license to do laser and facials, and she got her license to do facials. And we used to walk around in the malls and put flyers in people's cars, and just me and my mom. And that's how we really started. And we
Good.
opened our first shop in Tampa. And I came down to Miami one time just to party, and I was like, I like it. This is where I like this place. And packed all my stuff, packed all my mama's stuff, packed the spa, and moved down here in 2012.
Okay.
Yeah, so we've been here for almost 9 years.
Okay. And then when you was living at your cousin's house, you was actually a waitress after school, correct?
I was a waitress, and I didn't speak no freaking English. I don't even know how I was doing anything. But yeah, I was making them tips. So I racked up and saved up for a beauty school. And that's what I was doing.
How hard was it to adapt? Because I know it was a new language you had to learn and everything. Like, how hard was it to adapt to come down here?
It was very, very hard, especially at 16. I'm thankful that I had my cousins here. But, it was a culture shock. It was the language. It was the way people behave, the way people think. It's completely different. I'm Americanized a lot now, so I understand people now. I can relate in some things, but I'm still very, how would you say, like feisty, and you would say rude for Americans. They will look at me as rude because I'm so straightforward, but that's just because I'm still Israeli,
I like that though. I'd rather you be straightforward than what other Americans be doing, lying
A
and
lot of
stuff.
people don't like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. Like Israeli, I have a few Israeli friends, and they're very like straightforward, like to the point, and like people get that misconstrued. But I rather it like that than anything else. So it's really cool.
Thank you.
That's really cool.
Thank you. And the Russian side doesn't help either. So.
Oh, Russia, yeah.
extra aggressive. But that's what brought me here. So I'm thankful for that too.
Definitely. It got you where you are now. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I always been a hustler since like forever. My first job was when I was like 8 years old, 9.
Oh man.
I'll wash people floors and stuff to get like $5. I was on it.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. I know you said it was hard to adapt. What are some things that are different from Israel and Russia compared to America?
Ooh, everything. There's so many opportunities here, which people don't realize that. So many open doors that you can take advantage. Even the simplest thing like driver license. Here you pay what, $25? In Israel, it's like $5,000. You know, it's like it's super expensive. Like, and forget to get a car. You know, so there's a lot of resources here and a lot of things that people just don't realize it's kind of handed to them. You know, like look at me. I'm an immigrant. I never finished, college, and I'm booming. So, if I made it and I don't even know English, like people will talk to me and I'll be like, yes, like they'll be like, and I'll be like, yes, so everybody can make it. You just gotta put it into your mind.
I agree. Plus, you need that drive too, because I can already just by talking to you, I can see that you have that drive. Some people, if you believe it or not, a lot of people don't have that drive
because they're comfortable.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
The one thing I have to say is like your English is so good. Like I wouldn't even be able to tell. No, it really is. It is.
Let me have one shot of 1942 and the whole accent come out. Okay. I start talking backwards. Thank you.
Say something, Israel. I want to hear. I want to hear something. Yeah, say hi. How are you?
Okay. Shalom. Ma shlomcha.
Shalom.
Oh, we're supposed to learn the curse words first, like every language.
Oh, you want me to say the bad? Yeah. I'm so sorry.
Look, she's looking at her.
That's not.
That's totally up to you. That's totally up to you. You know how
careful, especially in Miami, you'll be surprised.
Oh, yeah, that's true. That's very true. Yeah. As far as where you are, like with your career, like what you're doing as in your business, like how did you see yourself getting to this level? Or did you feel like it was going to blow up like this big, or do you know?
Yes, I'm actually mad at myself because I thought I'm going to be ahead of where I'm at right now, and I'm still not there. So wow. Yeah, I knew what I wanted to do. I knew where I was going. My expectations for myself are higher, and I'm very hard on myself, but at the same time, that's what pushed me. So it's a good thing. But yeah, it started as, like I told you, just me and my mom. And now we have 24 girls in Miami and 8 girls in Vegas. And we have, I want to say 8 doctors that work for us, 8 doctors and few injectors.
So, and you do the laser hair removal. So let's say I cut my hair down, right? Mm-hmm. And I get a nice lineup. Like, and you do a laser hair removal. I don't have to get a lineup ever again. I just cut my hair.
We have a lot of guys that come. They do here. They do their neck, their back, all of that. I'm better than a barber, so.
Oh, okay. That's pretty cool. Okay, I'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, cool. I didn't know it goes to that extent. Okay, so you do lines up and all.
And also, like for guys, it's really good because it will take care of all the pigmentation and the irritation from like the constantly shaving. Your skin will be super smooth, like baby. It will even out the pigmentation. No more ingrown hairs. It's actually really nice.
Wow. I might have to think about that because I have sensitive skin and I scar up. When I scar up easily. So.
No, but the laser doesn't scar, and plus on top of that, it will take care of all the pigmentation and stuff. So that skin right here is going to be super. It'll be really nice.
That's cool.
All right. So I know that you went to a beauty and health institute, and you got a lot of certificates, or you certified a lot of things.
Yeah.
I didn't even know what. Yeah, I didn't even know what what is an electrologist?
Yes.
Yeah, I didn't even know what that was until I started doing research on you. I was like, oh wow, and you got a lot of stuff. So what are a couple like certificates that you have
Oh,
or certified
so
in?
I'm a phlebotomist. I can draw blood. And I have so many certificates from body contouring specialist, laser hair removal, you name it, I do it pretty much. Medical assistant, basically right there.
Okay, and you're licensed for plastic surgery too, or no?
No. I hire doctors. I'm not a doctor. I hire them. But
Okay,
I always wanted to go back to school, even for nursing, but one thing at a time, I guess. So.
true,
Yeah,
true.
and yes, so you got all of those to like just make sure you had everything under your belt as far as with like, you know, if you wanted to go here or just do everything with your business, like as far as that, or
I just like to know what I'm offering. So I even like, even before we started to offering like plastic surgery, I'll go to different seminars with doctors and they will look at me like, little girl, what are you doing here? You know, but I just like to learn, you know, and see what I'm getting into. And like, you know, I just want to be very knowledgeable because even when I hire people, sometimes I have to train them, you know, I got to make sure things are being done right. So I just like to have that background as well. I don't want to just be just a businesswoman. I like to, you know, be involved in the business.
that is cool. Yeah, that's really different.
That's amazing. I love your work. I actually made a consultation for your for your business. I did. Hello, sorry. I actually have been taking care of newborn Frenchies that we breed. So I've been up every 2 hours, and I do not look as beautiful as you do right now.
Oh, thank you. Okay. Frenchies are like, so that's hard.
Oh my gosh, yes, it is. The first like 2 weeks are. After that, it's fine. But
yeah. Okay.
so how do you like what you do? I do hair, so I get to be around similar of the whole kind of.
I love it. Obviously, that's why I got all the certificates to be involved in the business. And I get to play both sides of the court. You know, sometimes I'm involved. I'm with clients. I even myself, like, you know, do different treatments. And the other side is that I'm in the back. You know, I count the money. So,
Well, she sounded like a boss when she said that. Like a boss
she
chick.
is.
it's fun. I enjoy it a lot. So
Okay.
Out of everything, like I know you do so much variety of different things, but what are kind of like your go-tos, like the ones that you kind of have more fun doing, or do you just kind of like go with everything?
I love poking people.
Yeah.
And I love being in surgery and help the doctors. I love that shit. Like, oh, sorry.
No, you
like,
can say you can
I'm like, I don't know, can I curse?
Yeah.
Go ahead.
I'm trying to tone it down.
No, go ahead.
We haven't even got the
I
shots in yet.
What is it?
We haven't even got the shots in yet, and you're cursing.
Oh, listen, my English is from the street. This is how I
I'm
learn
just
English.
joking with you. I'm just joking with you.
You know, like I'm rough a little bit with my English. But yeah, like I said, surgeries. I love that shit. Like the blood, to see the difference, you know, cutting, all of that. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And then you get rewarded when you see, like, you know, what happens. It's like magic. So.
No, think about it. You probably look at it like how a painter looks at art. Probably. Now think about it.
Yeah, and I'm like, I'll be the one who'll be yelling at the doctor and be like, "No, suck from here more. Like, what you doing?"
Yeah.
They hate when I go in that room because I'd be like, "No, flip, do this." I'd be like, "July, like, get out." Yeah.
You don't ever think of actually being the surgeon yourself?
I said it. Yes. I think I'll be amazing in that, and I think I'll be a great injector as well. But one thing at a time, because it's in America, it takes a long time to get certificates. Doctors like 10 years, and I'm like, I don't got time for that. I'm trying to be a billionaire.
Yo, that's how I feel.
I'll
What's
be
crazy?
here. Go ahead, Colette. Go ahead.
I always thought about this. How do you feel like, especially when you have to, like, if somebody's gonna cut the, your client, or you're gonna start the surgery. Because I always thought about it, like, I was a surgeon. Like, once you cut, that's it. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, how do you get past that? Do you play like music in the background? Because I know some doctors play music.
Yeah, we ask the patient, because some of the surgeries are under general anesthesia, so we put them completely to sleep, but some of them they're awake. So they completely up the whole time, and people love it because it's less risks, and especially for women, they have kids, they don't want to go to sleep, da da da. So we ask them what kind of music they want to play, it's most of the time like Nicki Minaj or Cardi. Like, make me look like them, so they'll be on the table, they'll be dancing, all of that. It's fun, it's a lot of fun, and they don't really pay attention to it because we talk to them, they're still awake, so they like it.
That's pretty cool. That's cool. I didn't know that.
Yeah, we have girls working on the
Yeah, I
table,
didn't either.
got their ass fat, so it's fun. It'd be fun. It's a lot of fun, especially in BH. It's a lot of fun.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Can you imagine they playing that Cardi B and then they just start shaking? That's crazy.
Go on our page, you will see it. Like, some of the videos been flagged because of the haters, but yeah, we have like girls, like, they'll get their ass, and they'll get on the table and start dancing and go crazy. So it's fun. It's a lot of fun.
That's cool. That's a cool environment. That's
yeah,
cool.
And on top of that, we have like 24 girls. So can you imagine? It's like,
the guy in there. Yeah, make sure you concentrate.
We have guys that just come to sit in the lobby. Like, it's so funny to me, And then I be feeling like we in the club sometimes, because one dude will peep the other one that he spent this amount of money on his girl. So he'd be like, oh, what did he get her? I'll get her that too, Like,
oh man, y'all
it's like the club for real. You see a bottle come by, the guy's like, I gotta get another bottle. Dang.
Yeah, we bring you champagne. We serve champagne in the spa. We lit. We like really lit. Yeah, we bring you champagne, and then if a guy spent over 10 stacks, we have like the money guns. We do all of that.
Oh wow, okay. You lit for real.
Listen, we're gonna have to show up.
Oh yeah. You have to.
That's cool.
We just not a med spa. We can be boring.
That's good that you make the work environment like that, because some people it just feels like work, but instead you make it feel like it's just like a normal day, like going to work.
No, the girls, they work hard. They work under a lot of pressure. We get super busy. I mean, thank God. It gets very overwhelming, but at the same time, we like party. Like, I'll take them to the strip club, we'll go out, we'll go to restaurants. Like, you have to, you gotta have fun in life, it's life. So
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
When you first moved down here to Miami in 2012, you was actually working under Dr.Miami at one point.
So yeah, I rented actually a room from him.
Okay.
Because back then, you were only allowed to operate laser if you were under supervision of a doctor. So I was like, it'll be so hard for me to try to get a space, and try to find a doctor to come to me, while I can just go to a doctor facility that he's going to be there anyways, because he got to do his thing. And I'm just going to rent a room from him. So, you know what I'm saying? So it covers me. So yeah, so I rented 2 rooms from him, and he blew up, I blew up, and he couldn't give me no more space. So I actually moved to like 2 buildings down from him. So we're still in a very good relationship.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm the one actually that told him to open Instagram, by the way.
Oh, for real?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I was like, doctor, you got to put this on. Like, do that.
Wow. Yeah, because that's how I found out about him too. And then you were there too. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, that changed the game.
It has a lot of power. Let me tell you, if people don't use it the right way, like, I'll be slacking with my personal because I'm just like whatever. But my business, I don't play. Like, I don't advertise nowhere besides Instagram. Like, Instagram changed the game.
That's true. Yeah. Like, but since you told Dr. Miami, like, or you suggested that to him, like, to be honest, it changed the game, because when I see I see other doctors and stuff. It's like they're doing the same things that you guys are doing, like putting the results up. They never used to do that before, you know?
Just like med spas, you know, once I started doing it, now everybody want to own a med spa. Now everybody want to do like advertise the way I advertise. I even had some girl, she was like paying my clients and like celebrities to come to her, not to come to me.
Oh, wow.
Yo, like there's enough food for everybody. Like it's not, you know, whatever.
It is what it is.
You know? So
That's crazy that we since we're talking about Dr. Miami, we've been trying to take a group picture and Clark be joking around and he'd be like, I gotta go to see Dr. Miami first.
Oh yeah, he's such a nerd.
You know, I gotta get photogenic.
I offer the same. So now you guys hey.
What do most guys do when they come to you? Like, do they do like surgeries too, or like from your experience or what you've seen so far? Like,
I don't know if you looked at our Instagram, but we've been making daddies to zaddies real quick.
Zaddies.
I swear we.
Look at Clark. Clark about to catch a heart attack.
There you go, guys. There you go.
You know what I'm like, whoa.
No, but it's true. Like, you know, it's so funny because a couple of years ago, like it was just like only girls coming to the spa, and now it's like almost 50-50. Like guys are really coming out more. They do like more services, facials, like laser, teeth whitening, IVs, whatever it is. Like they getting, you know, things done too. And yeah, we do a lot of surgeries on men too. And we do like lipo, we suck the fat out, we do the abs, you know, so they look fine because, you know. So yeah, we do that too.
I might come to you for some teeth whitening. How you
Yeah,
like my teeth?
Come on, come over.
Oh yeah, I'm for sure.
But yeah, that's interesting. Like with the whole demographic changing with guys and, you know, with females, you know, and males, like, what's the craziest thing you've seen as far as between a guy and female? Like, are you able to talk about that or?
What do you mean though? Because I seen a lot of crazy shit.
I guess he's talking about like procedure wise. I guess you're talking about like what a guy got done before, or what do you mean, Clark?
Or what's the first thing that surprised you? Like, because I know you've seen it all now, but like the first thing that somebody requested and was like just something that caught you off guard.
Oh, I know. I remember. It was this guy. It was a guy, and he, because you know, obviously women we get fillers, you know, inject our lips, like this. But he wanted us to inject his penis.
Oh, okay.
Is that even a thing?
Wait.
Whoa.
We gotta take that back. We gotta rewind that. You said
I'm listening. Okay.
Okay, men wanted to go from this to this.
Okay.
Got you.
So he wanted to add filler to it so it can be thicker and bigger.
How long does that last?
No, you can't do that. There's too many nerves and
Oh, I was about to say. Okay, I was like,
you really were considering it.
No, I was considering it, but
you can transfer fat. So I think the doctor that worked for me done it before, but not in my facility. So they will suck the fat out and then they will inject the dick with fat so it can be thicker and longer.
Wow. Yeah.
But as far as other crazy stuff, like I need a freaking TV show because you listen, I have like football players, basketball players, I have drug dealers, they bring in like 3 of their girlfriends, the wife, and then the wife find out, and then they call me and they're like, you shouldn't put the same appointment. I'm like, I didn't know she was your wife, you know, like
it's just epic.
Dang, that's crazy.
It'd be a lot.
Yeah, so you're dealing with a lot of personalities, yeah.
Oh yeah, like we have everybody walking in, like all kind of people. And I love it. Like, I love that about us. Like you have like a billionaire from the regions, you know, St. Regis or whatever sitting there. And then you have some somebody who's doing fraud and all this shit, pulling out, showing off. So it'd be so interesting. Like, gotta love.
Yeah, that's cool. That's different. Yeah, TV show that would fit. That sounds like a TV show, especially the stuff that you were telling us earlier. Yeah, that's definitely like.
Yeah, we had few people reaching out to us to do like a TV show, but I don't know. It's a lot. They wanted actually we were filming. Well, I'm not supposed to talk about it, but we were already filming, already in the process and everything. But it was just different things that I didn't like. And I'm like, it's not like I need to come up. I'm ready to come up. So, like some things like.
I feel like you got to commit to losing your private life too.
Oh yeah, 100%. And I got plenty skeletons in my.
Oh.
So yeah, that too. Absolutely.
Okay. I wanted to ask you, how would you describe your bedside manner? Because I know a lot of girls they complain when doctors disappear on them after surgeries.
What do you mean?
So I've heard like girls when they go get a surgery by a doctor, they pretty much complain about the doctor just going ghost on them like after the surgery.
Well, doctors shouldn't go ghost on them, but at the same time, no patient can expect a doctor to call them every day, because that's what we have the surgical coordinators for. They're the one that follow up with patients, double check. If there's an issue, of course the doctor will be there, but you got to think about it. The doctor does like 5-6 surgeries a day. They basically don't have life, and when they're done working, they want to go to their wife.
Yeah, you need an outside life.
Yeah.
So I get it. Like as a patient, I probably would have been also would like more personal touch, but that's why we have our surgical coordinator. And I build up like a different systems for them to follow up with the patient. They're the one who book your surgery. They're the one who follow up with you the whole journey until like you finish. And then we follow up 3 months, 6 months, and a year after your surgery. So we continue a relationship with you, until the end, because in my opinion, like, if I did a good job on you, you would recommend me 10 other people. So
what's the highest BMI you ever worked with?
So it's different. So for general cases where we put them completely to sleep, there's a BMI restriction. It's 32, 34 sometimes, because 30 doesn't make any sense, to be honest with you. Every woman in the planet is 30. But when it comes to local anesthesia, there is no restrictions because we're not putting you to sleep. So we're able to go on higher BMI.
Okay. And so from based on
you did your homework.
Yeah.
Stuff. Okay.
Oh yeah, everybody say that about me. I always do my homework. So you use local anesthesia then?
Yeah.
Or general, like, so what do you use? Go ahead. Sorry about that.
No, it's okay. That's the one I told you when the girls are like up and they get up and start twerking and stuff. So that's when they're awake. That's local anesthesia. General anesthesia, that's when they're completely out.
Okay, yeah, I just want to know, like, do you use both or do you just stick to one? Because I know everybody have their own preference.
Yeah, so I offer both because some people want to go to sleep, some people. Right now, actually, I don't know how much homework you did on me, but I just got over 8,000 square foot place, and I am building it out right now, and it's going to be a med spa and a surgery center. But until then, I am renting out a space, which is it's a surgery suite, and that's where I perform the general anesthesia one.
I saw the new spot. It looks so amazing.
Thank you. Thank you. Wait until it builds out. So I'm so excited.
Ooh, those are the most exciting
Congratulations.
parts ever.
Thank you.
We just finished our build out for our barbershop. So once it's done, it's like the most exciting part of everything.
Oh my God. I can't wait to go there already. I can't wait. And the building.
Congratulations.
It's sick. It's a sick building. It's like on Sunny Isles and it's viewing the ocean. It's like sick.
Oh yeah, that view is nice down there. Sunny House is
well,
really...
it suits your clientele perfectly too.
Yeah, you can say that.
I also wanted to ask you, are you concerned about your competition? Because BBL is very popular in Miami. As you know, a lot of people are starting to do that nowadays. Like, are you concerned about your competition like that, or are you just like, I'm in my own world, I'm just focused on me?
I'm not concerned at all. I will tell you this, for example, even Dr. Miami, we're on the same street of Dr. Miami, and there is 4 or 5 other surgeons, plastic surgeons on the same block, like, and
Everybody eats.
yeah, everybody do their thing, everybody eats, and we actually like really, this is one thing that's nice about Miami versus like the other coast, Las Vegas, my other location. Like here in Miami, like I can call Dr. Man and be like, hey, I need some cannulas for surgery, I just ran out, and he will like give them to me, like there's no problem. Vegas, they're not nice over there. I'll call somebody like, oh, we need a freaking, I don't know, a cup, and they'll hang up on us. They'll be like,
That's
why you calling?
crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy. And I'm like, I was not used to that. Like, I'm like, what is wrong with people around here? Like, East Coast and West Coast are so different.
That's true. That's
They
true.
probably
When I
look-
went to
they-
Vegas,
they-
it was like that. It was like every man for themselves or every woman for themselves. Just like
Yeah, I was about
boom,
to say
like, you
that.
know.
It's like you're a threat, pretty much. They think you're a threat.
Yeah, but I don't get it. I'm like, yo, this is not how we do it in Miami. Like, it's not that serious. Like, you help me, I help you whenever you need it. Like, and if like I can't see a client, then I'll send them to you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's crazy to me.
No, I do the same thing, especially like, if there's a haircut they want and it's not my thing, I'll send them somewhere else, or, braids if they want specific design. If I can't do it, I always, hey, I've got I've got a friend, here she is, you can call her, hit her up. But yeah, no, I feel like you have to. It's, there's no competition. You're just kind of yourself.
When you bless other people, the blessings will come back to you twice, It's always like that. It's always. And then, like me and my mom, we always say, like, even like if we have like a shitty day and like somebody canceled their appointment, we'll always be like, okay, one person canceled, but watch 3 other people are going to call and book an appointment. And it happened every single time, So I don't know.
That's really cool.
That was some gem. That was some.
Yeah, that happens. The universe. Yeah.
It's true though. That universe shit works.
Oh yeah, law of attraction all day, day. Like I do that all day. My first car, I manifested that shit like all day.
That Benz truck.
No, it was actually a BMW, a black BMW.
Okay.
Nice.
I was 17, almost 17. And I was like, this is what I wanted. And my mom was like, bitch, please, where and how? And the next thing you know, I pull up to a dealership, a Ford dealership. So go fucking figure, a Ford dealership. We had a black BMW with 2 doors sitting right there. And I got that shit.
How long that car last?
Not that long, because I was driving crazy.
Oh, because the reason why I asked is because me and Clark come from the Ford background. We used to work at Ford, and it was a horrible bad experience.
No, it was like a used, obviously, car, but that's what I wanted. That's what I got it. So
got it. Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so the synchronicity and everything too.
Oh, absolutely.
See? Okay, cool. Okay, so like let's say somebody comes in and they have all this work done already, but you're like, do you kind of hint to them like you shouldn't do it or they shouldn't do it? Or do you like, how do you go about that if somebody comes in for like more work?
That's crazy. I was just about to ask something similar. Me and you thinking like, so
and that's where I say not all money is good money too. Because if a person came to me and they already had all this work done and they still not satisfied, I want to take them. I won't. I'll blame it on the doctors, but I won't take them. The doctor said you're not a good fit. Sorry, not my fault. But yeah, like no, but like there's some people like no matter what you do, they're not gonna be happy. Or there's some people they're just really naturally beautiful and really don't need it. Like
That's true.
So like I told a girl, like, she had like a beautiful breast. I'm like, don't do it. Just don't.
Wow.
So like it's not always about the money.
Have you
And
ever
I
had
tell them
some?
all the time, I talk to people all the time and I say like, hey, I can sell you stuff right now. I'm a great seller. Like I'm a great one. Like, and I can get your money, but it's not worth it because I know at the end you're not gonna be happy or like, it's just not worth it.
Have you ever had somebody come to you and they had got there? Because I hear you hear stories where people be like, "Oh, she got her ass done in the basement, and she got like fixed a flat or cement in her ass or something like that."
Unfortunately, we have a lot of those. They come to us and they want us to help them, but we don't do that. We don't take that risk.
Oh, wow.
What it is, it's obviously it's silicone shots. It's illegal. It can be silicone. It can be things that you make cement from. Like it's crazy stuff. It's like $500. I get it, but it's not worth it. It's really not. And then one of my clients, her name is Miss Miami. I don't know if you familiar.
Sounds familiar. Sounds familiar.
Yeah, so she had it and she's in the journey right now to remove it. And like I support her, come to the spa sometimes for other services. But yeah, it's not a joke. Like I have few clients like it start traveling to their lungs, like one of them almost died.
Oh,
And then some of them get discoloration and then the ass cheeks start.
Yeah, or necrosis develops.
And the thing
Yeah.
about it, in the beginning, it looks amazing. Like you never know, or but it looks so good. You'd be like, damn, But
I seen
10 years.
pictures. You see, like it looked like it's purple, like somebody bruised their
Yeah.
ass and stuff like that. Like, oh dang.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or it don't. I know some girls on the ground right now, their shit looks amazing. Like it jiggles, it looks amazing, but 10 more years and you never know what can happen.
How long?
Oh yeah, then you end up regretting it. I
What do
wanted
you-
to do mine, but I won't give in yet. I'm not gonna lie. My boobs, I did think about it for the longest. And then my body honestly is just like it's just retarded. Like I've had a hysterectomy, hernias, all sorts of stuff. So I feel like it's already rejected its life in general. So like I don't want to add foreign objects to it.
It's your diet. It's your diet. Everything is your diet. I'm telling you, everything through even the way your mind think, it's your diet. You have to like figure out like a healthy diet and your whole life and everything will change. Everything else will follow.
Oh, I started working out and they grew. So I said I'll I'll deal.
How do you consider a good candidate for BBL?
How do I consider a good candidate for BBL? Obviously, they have to have some kind of fat because we need to move it. They have to have enough fat, and then remember that only about 40 to 50% of it only stays. So the rest of it dies and go away. It gets down. So the more, obviously, you don't want somebody who is too big, but you want somebody who is average, and then that you can just suck all that fat and snatch the waist and then put it in the butt. Automatically, once you put it in the butt, the waist will look smaller.
Okay, because my next question was going to be, do you recommend gaining or losing weight before the procedure? So I'm pretty much saying you don't want to lose weight.
So it's depending. We tell some girls to gain weight. We tell some girls to lose weight. Some girls, like, I won't even take them until they like in a certain, weight. Because even when you take them and they're like, let's say, I don't know, over 200 pounds, like a girl is like 250, and most of her fat, because it's also depending where your fat is. Like, for example, for me, it's natural, but I won't be ashamed if I had surgery, but I'm very heavy bottom. I've always been like that in my life. So even though I weigh a lot, I look smaller on the top, but I have very heavy bottom. So it's just depending where the fat is too. If the fat is mostly in her belly, and she's over 200 pounds, then we want her to lose some weight. So
do you ever get those like under 150 pounds that come in wanting it done?
150?
Like, do you ever get any clients that come in under 150 pounds wanting to get it done?
We do, but that's where I'm back to saying, like, depending where the fat is. If she has if she's 150 pounds, but most of her fat is in her belly, she'll be a good candidate. But if she don't have no fat on her belly and it's mostly like, I don't know, her legs, it'll be harder to remove the fat and move it. So I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say or not.
No, I understand. I
Yeah, no, I
understand.
get you.
See
Yeah.
what you're saying.
So if a person is a SpongeBob, it's perfect because we can sculpt it. But Patrick is also a good candidate. So I don't know.
More like Sandy. She's a little tiny.
Or like a Sandy, then it's SpongeBob will have better results, I guess. Yeah.
Lisa, you thinking about getting a BBL, Lisa?
No, but I do want to do her body contouring.
Oh,
Come
okay.
Yeah, we also offer the non-invasive one, which is not surgery. So it's really nice. We do
Yeah,
the
see, I'm
Colombian
trying
way.
to go the non-surgical route. I've had enough surgeries in my day.
Hey, whatever works for you. So yeah, we do that body Colombians, like the Colombian tools. It's really nice.
Okay. And then Buttock implants. What's so bad about those? 'Cause I see that a lot of doctors don't like to use that, or they don't recommend you get those.
So the butt implants, those tend to move. So I don't know if you ever guys saw like that video of the girl who can just flip her implant. That's what sometimes happens. And on top of that, it hurts the girl a lot because she constantly sitting on this, like me constantly sitting on my boobs. I'll be in pain, you know? So it goes about the same way. It's not recommended. It doesn't look natural. And but that is alternative for somebody who's like super skinny, you know, and don't have any fat. So she can do that, or she can do Sculptra. Sculptra are FDA approved injections, which is not illegal injections. It's something that you can do, but it's hell of expensive, like more than a BBL.
Wow.
That's what Kylie Jenner, that's what they say Kylie Jenner did, the Sculptra.
Okay. Did you guys see that meme that was going on? I think it was Spiritual World that posted it, where you seen the guy with a whole bunch of bumps on his necks and then on his back of his scalp. What is that called? Or do you know what I'm talking about?
Maybe you're talking about keloids?
Yeah, keloids. I think yeah. How do people get that, and why? And how do you get rid of those?
It's like a skin condition. It's like scars. So let's say like if it's just like really if you get scarred really bad. So if you're the type of person your skin is super sensitive and you get scar, and instead of it just being a scar, it rise. So that's what it looks like. But that's really like, you know, if you can see like on the back and stuff, it's probably from shaving. Yeah, and you can try to treat it. There is like different injections you can do, but some of them are not like they're not, you know, permanent.
Okay, and then the permanent situation will be to laser them off or something.
There is no really permanent solution because you remember, like anytime you touch it, you can cause more scarring and more keloids. So you just got to be really careful. You can try to inject it. You can try to cut it again and hope that it won't form again. But I mean, there is no guarantee.
Yeah. That goes back to, I guess, your diet, I guess, eating right, I guess, right?
No, that one actually not, because it's just skin condition. So like if your skin is sensitive and you know get cut, you just might heal like that.
Well, and I also hear like the more melanin you have in your skin, you're more prone to getting them in general.
It's true. It's true. And like any skin that has more melanin in it also has more tend to like more pigment, you know, for healing differently. Oh yeah, it's true. So gotta be more careful from the sun, things like that.
Dang, that's crazy. All right, and then you also want to turn into your business into a franchise and go public.
Yes, that's the goal.
So
that's the goal. So I already have 2 locations right now, and before the virus hit, I was supposed to open 1 more location, actually 2, which one of them I'm really, really happy that it happened. It was supposed to be in New York, so I'm so happy the deal went through. I am so happy. The other one, I'm still working on it, so we'll see what happens. Yep. So I'm gonna start doing more franchise, like more locations. Technically, which is really funny because I hear people say all the time, have a franchise, have a franchise, but no, you don't. Legally, only after you have 4 locations, you can claim to have a franchise.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
that's what we're trying to do with our mobile barber shop. So I feel you got to get a few of them going, and then you can really, really franchise.
Right.
But that's awesome.
Yeah. So that's the goal. The goal is to do the franchise, and then eventually go public.
Okay. Deuces.
That's the goal. Yeah.
Will you allow people to buy the franchise and everything like that, or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, of course. After I get 4 locations, I'm gonna start selling it as a franchise.
Okay. All right. And then you also do lip filler. I had a guest on one time, and she literally got her lip filler that same day she came into the interview, and her lips were so
They're
huge. Yeah, it was
Yeah.
like I was like, wait, what the hell? Yeah. So
We do
how? Go ahead. Sorry
like
about that.
any kind of injections. We do like injection in the cheeks. We do chin. We do threads. We lift your eyebrows up. We do lips. Obviously, we even do nose threads right now to to lift the tip, things like that to make the nose look smaller. We do every single thing you can think about.
How long does that does it stay swollen or how long does it last?
So the swelling or how big it lasts? How long is it big?
Well, both because I think she said that it looks like that because she just got it done. So in a couple of days it'll go back to like a normal size, I guess.
Well, not a normal size if she just got it done, but it's swollen for about like 2 to 4 days, just depending on the person, and then just depending how much filler she put in. So depending what size, like I had mine done. I love them.
I mean, yeah, it's a thing now.
You look good.
Thank you.
Yeah. Picture
So
perfect.
yeah, there you go.
So it doesn't last like it's
No,
not
so it's
permanent.
hyaluronic. No, it's hyaluronic acid. So it's hyaluronic acid. Yeah. So it lasts about 6 to 8 months. Just depending the type of filler you do. The lips last 6 to 8 months, and the rest of the face, like wherever you put it in your face, it can last longer. It can be over a year.
Wow.
But it's
I
big
think they're
business.
so awesome. It really is.
We have a lot of women coming for it. A lot.
Juvederm is that's not for your lips though, right? That's just for Botox.
No, yeah, Juvederm is a filler, so it's for the lips.
Oh.
It's for different areas. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, I don't even know what Juvener is.
It's just a type of filler. The injection. Yeah.
Okay.
We also do tattoo removal. We do laser. Yeah.
Yeah, I need that tattoo removal too.
Yeah. Ex-boyfriend.
No, actually, I was smart. I never got any guys' names tattooed on me. I just have a couple that I got before, like, you really go spending the hundreds of dollars on tattoos, like the small ones that were like, like a ladybug. I have just really random stuff that make, we're just, I don't need them there anymore,
All right. Whenever you're ready. It's painful though. I'm not even going to lie.
Is it?
Wow.
I hear it's worse than the actual tattoo itself.
It is. It's worse. It is. I removed my tattoos, so I know. Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna ask you if you did. Wow. Yeah, that's
I have a huge tattoo on my back, and I'm like, I'm not even gonna mess with it. I can't see it anyway, so whatever. But it hurts. It hurts, and then you gotta come every like 4 weeks to get it done again. So.
and it'll be completely gone, or will you can kind of make it like go away, or is it like just over time you just gotta keep?
Yeah, it takes sessions, so it's just depending how big the tattoo is, how many colors, and so the more color in it, like if it has like red, yellow, that's harder to remove. But if it's like just like a black tattoo, like it's easier. black ink. But if it has like start different ink, like green, you know, it's hard. It's hard to remove it. That's where it takes longer.
Wow.
No, in that case, I'm just gonna sit my ass right here.
Okay, the lady back is real red because that's gonna take a minute.
I did want to talk about the B12 shots you be giving out. So what are those and like yeah.
So we do B12 shots, we do mix shots. B12, it's a B12, it's a vitamin. So it gives you energy, it speed up your metabolism, and it also promotes sexual activity.
How many
Speaking of-
milligrams do each of these shots contain? Are they like per, custom for each person, or, is it just kind of like a set?
You usually get just 1 ml, but you can also do it in IV. So IV, you can get bigger because it goes straight inside your veins. So it's a little bit different.
Oh, okay.
And I saw something very interesting. I think it was on was it Dr.Miami? It was one of those shows. So there's something you said, like, sexually, like it can make it like more sensitivity and so forth. But I saw something where on a woman, I guess it was like platelets. You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yeah.
Crazy.
So it's the PRP. Yeah. So we do that too. It's called the O shot, and men get it too.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, I know what that is. Okay.
I saw something crazy about that. I saw she was just sitting down and just happened to do something, and something just happened. Let's just say
Something happened.
You know what I'm talking about? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So, yeah.
Actually, we take your blood and we remove the red cells from the PRP, which is the plasma, and that's what's being injected. And it stimulates a lot of things.
Wow, I didn't even know that, to be honest. I was just, because you mentioned that, and I was like, wait a minute. Okay, so yeah, that's interesting. I didn't know that's what it was.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's what it is.
Damn, Clark, you look like you was getting riled up over there.
Come on.
You have to think about it. Hey, men and women have to get it. Men get it to help them, and women need it to help them get to that point. So.
Yeah, that's what it seemed like. It's more like sensitive, like as far as with that part, like it seems like super, super sensitive. I just know it's just different. It was just different because I saw it on the show. I was like, no, that's got to be fake. You know what I'm saying? Because like she literally just moved, and then you know what I'm saying? I was like, whoa, okay.
We also use the PRP for like facials. So you probably guys see like the bloody facials that we do. You ever saw that?
The vampire facials. But I hear they hurt. Do they hurt?
So we numb you before, so you're not gonna be in pain. You're not gonna feel it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow.
I don't know why somebody had told me, one of the models I had worked with one time said she got it and it had hurt because of the the little needles or something that I guess you use.
They probably didn't numb her enough. That's what it was.
Oh, okay. But you use needles basically to get your own blood out and then do a whole facial with it, right?
So the way
once you clean it.
Yeah, so the way it works is that we numb you, we take the plasma, the same thing that you inject in the private areas. We take the plasma and then we take a little device that have like 12 needles in it, and it penetrates inside your skin. And we introduce the plasma back. So we apply the plasma and then we do the needles, which is creating like damage and opening, and we introduce the plasma back in your skin. So it rejuvenates your skin completely. It's really nice, actually. People see really nice results from it. Interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting.
Yeah.
So ideally, like, what would be the cost of something like that to get it done, or how many hours does it typically take? Is it something that's like 2 hours, or can you do it in like 30 minutes? How do those work?
So that facial is about an hour. So it's 45 minutes to an hour because it takes a little to numb you, to take the blood. We also add the gold mask, the 24 karat gold mask, to calm down the skin, hydrate as well, because it's really irritated after the microneedling. So, but this facial, it can go all the way from $399, $400 to $800.
Oh yeah. Okay, so that's about the first thing. That's awesome though. I've always wanted to try one of those, but I just since I had heard that it hurt, it just kind of like the whole idea of using your blood and cleaning it sounds amazing, to be honest, because literally suits the name the vampire facial, but I just didn't know if it actually hurt.
No, I mean, if they numb you good enough, you're not gonna be in pain. So.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Before we wrap it up, what are some tips I guess that you think that men should start doing more often?
Men should do more often. Wash
Like
their
a
face.
lot.
But no, I didn't hear that. What was because I know.
Wash their face.
Oh.
Without using just water.
No, like they need like a cleanser, clean it
No,
out.
that's what I'm saying. Most men just use water and think that that's enough after all you guys sweat and your pores.
Exactly. That cleanse.
And you guys got beards, so I guarantee you don't wash them either. Cochinos. Ew.
Yeah, I don't have beards. No, I don't.
Yo, Lisa always throwing shots at men, man. What's going on here?
See, I didn't even have to say nothing. Lisa said it all.
Dang.
Sorry, guys.
No, I'm good. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't got nothing to
Yeah,
worry
you
about.
guys are gonna think about it now. You're gonna go on Amazon and order some face washes. What are the best face washes?
No, don't order that cheap shit now.
They're gonna start off with Amazon and work their way up.
Regarding your question, I don't know. I feel like it's more, more appealing now for women to see like a man more well groomed, like have his teeth white, have like his haircut going, like So any of those will be nice, I guess. I don't know. And plus, it's nice, you take care of yourself, so why not? You deserve it.
How often how often should you get your teeth whitened?
So you can so it goes by treatments. There is a 20 minutes, 40 minutes, and a 60 minutes. I always recommend the 40 minutes unless you're a smoker. If you're a smoker, you need 60 minutes. And you can get it once a month. So you can get 60 minutes once a month.
Oh, okay.
Wow.
Oh, wow. I remember I went somewhere and they told me, I don't know, maybe it's sensitive teeth or every treatment's different. There's different ones, right?
Yeah, I use hydrogen peroxide. So I don't know. It's pretty good.
Try that. Yeah, we're all gonna have to make an appointment now, guys.
Maybe we might have to do a group trip down there.
Come on, we be lit. We got champagne.
Yeah, let's do it.
The 1942. We have to break that open.
And then you never know who can pop up. Like we have the random, celebrities just popping up. Like they'll just pull up.
I saw.
Yeah, like on a Saturday, I was there and 50 Cent pulled up. He's like,
oh.
Yeah, I'm like, you fucking 50 Cent, but okay, I got you.
I'll
It'd
get
be
you an appointment.
random. It's crazy. It's crazy.
Yeah,
That's amazing, though. That's good.
Speaking of celebrities, who was your first celebrity that you ever worked with?
So the funny thing is that my first real celebrity was Ray J.
Oh.
Ray J.
Look, something.
Why you put your head down like that? So the funny thing is.
The funny thing is, no, because not say that I look like her, but I do get that I look like Kim K sometimes. And yeah, the first one I had was Ray J. And no, he never hit it. But he was my first what's it called? Real celebrity. And then from him it was I don't even remember the order. Then all of a sudden, like a bunch of basketball players, football players, and then I have some celebrities that come, but they don't want nobody to know, so I can't mention their name. I have my regular ones, which is like Cardi B, French Montana, so many. I have so many. Yeah.
Wow. Yeah.
Cool.
That's pretty cool. That's really cool. Like,
He's got the Rasta.
Lil Pump is one of my clients too. I love him. He's funny. It's just all different. I know you look down, but he's sweet. He's sweet. But yeah, I have
When
all
you
kind
said
of
Lil
different
Pump, when you said Lil Pump, Clark said,
damn.
no. I was looking up.
I know,
see it.
but it's just all kind of different people. So
That's really cool.
yeah.
That's
yeah,
really
I see
cool.
Tiana Taylor in your
Yeah, that's my baby. She's like
yeah.
my regular. Been coming for me for years now.
That's great. My cousin's actually one of her backup dancers.
Cool.
Yeah, she's super sweet. I met her, well, just one time, but she was really nice.
Yeah, she's super sweet. Who else? So many. Swally. How you say that name? Yeah.
Sway Lee.
I know you're talking about Sway Lee.
Sorry. I'm so bad at stuff like that. But he's one of my clients.
I don't blame you. They got so many names: Little Pump, Little Dick, Little This, Sway
cool.
Lee.
Yeah.
It's hard to keep up nowadays.
Yeah, I don't know, and my accent doesn't help either. But yeah, we have a lot of different people coming in, so it's nice.
That's
awesome.
good.
And
I like your story too. You came from Israel. You came here and you said, you know what, I'm gonna just take flight. And you just took flight. Yeah, you bossed up, and I like your story. And that's the reason why I reached out to you. I wanted everybody to hear it out, hear your story, and see your personality. Give people an insight of your life and your personality.
Thank you. I appreciate you for that.
No problem. Thanks for coming on. Let everybody know where they can find you, and yeah.
Okay. My Instagram is Angela_MK, and then my business is BH_perfection_med spa. Yes, it's long as hell, but you better follow. So yeah, come check us out.
Perfect.
We are the number one med spa and cosmetic surgery in Miami and Las Vegas. So you know the vibes.
Whoop whoop.
Perfect. Before we wrap it up, I did want to shout out Celsius. They did send me a whole bunch of drinks, so thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know if you guys tried it, but it's pretty all right. You guys should try it out.
Yeah.
I heard it.
Tried them before. They're pretty good, but I don't know if it really suits me.
I mean, yeah. I guess you're supposed to use it. You're supposed to use it when you're working out and everything like that. It's like an energy drink. So.
Oh, maybe that's why it didn't really work.
Yeah. All right, Lisa, shout out.
Read the directions, but shout out Celsius.
All right, so thank you for coming on, Angela, and definitely got to do a part 2, and we'll definitely see you in person.
And you guys are definitely going to be welcome when the place is ready. And we're going to do a really grand opening for the new place. So yeah, that's going to be exciting.
Oh, yay.
Yeah, let us know. I'm going to get spiffy. I got to get cleaned up. I got to get cleaned up.
Yeah, I'll get
under. Okay. Well, thank you so much for having me, and talk to you soon.
Perfect.
Thank you. So great meeting you.
So much.
Bye.
For culture.